How's it going, everybody? Today we got an upgrade going on. These are the aluminum pivot ball sets for the Arrma 1/10 scale 4x4 line. These will fit any of the Arrma 1/10 cars, the Mega line, the 3S line, the 4S line. These will all fit it, and as we know, the composite ones that come with the truck, they wear really fast. And I finally had used up the last of the stock that I had bought, and I decided, well, I'm gonna just go ahead and get the aluminum ones, and we have two here. That's because one set is gonna go in my Creighton 4S, and the other set is gonna go into my my brushless Sinton. And this is the one that I had used the last of my stock on, and some of them are still a little bit loose, but most are tight because this is what I keep replacing. I just replace them as I go, but we're gonna go through it and we're gonna do all of them. And even on my Creighton, this only has what, maybe 15 or 20 battery packs run through it. And I don't know if you can see this, but this one here, look at this. This is completely wasted. It's down in there too on that side. How about this side? Yeah, it is up here too, right here. So, and that's only after 15 or so battery packs. Now the rod ends should still be in good shape. Even that one's moving around. Rod end should be in good shape, so I should only need to put the pivot balls in. I believe these smaller ones up here are for the shocks, and I had never used them in this because I have the Typhon shocks on here, and I already have them sleeved. I already have them in there to fit. So, but anyways, we're gonna start doing these today. And we're going to start with the Creighton because these are the worst. And it really shouldn't take me that long, but what I do need to do is I need to find a different way to pop these in. And these should go in hard. There was a little system that I had before on popping them in on the Sinton. But I'm not going to be able to do that because I'm having an issue with my hand. And I need to be careful of it and how much pressure I put on my hand. So I'm gonna have to come up with something else. It'll probably be a vise with a little bit of an ingenuity to allow some area and some space in order for me to make the vise work. It's just a small little bench vise, and I think I'm going to use that. Otherwise, I might come up with something else. But if I come up with something interesting, maybe I'll add it on here. But stay tuned. We're going to do a few of these, and I will document it along the way. By the way, these are from HotRacing, part number ATF160B02. I don't know if you can see that or not. Might be a little close, might be out of focus. But this will be my fourth HotRacing item. Only one of the HotRacing items I was not happy with. And you can see that on my other video. It has to do with the servo saver on the Creighton. And I won't go into it here, but for such a nice part, they did a shitty job, okay, with how that thing is supposed to attach using that plastic piece. So I don't like it, but these should be okay. I should be happy with these, and we'll get them in, and it'll stop me having to replace these pivot balls every couple of weeks. So alright, stay tuned, we'll be back in a bit. Alright, I thought I'd show you this. Apologize for the noise in the background if you can hear it. I got a big fan on because it's like 100 degrees out here. Anyway, these I just took out of one side, and I wanted to show you this. These are completely wore out in no time. I can put that in there and just push it. It falls right out. Same thing with the other side. Look at that. That won't even stay in there. Look, just goes right through. And that will mess with your handling big time. Something I've been fighting with on the Sentin for quite a while too. Now, the new ones, they didn't have too much of a problem putting this side in. It's all in there, doing what it's supposed to be doing. And now these turnbuckles here, if you don't know it, when you go to put these in, it will go in easier on one side versus the other. That's because one side has a little bit bigger chamfer than the other side. And that's what that is just around the hole. It has a bigger lip all the way around the hole for that to go in there. So I'm doing this. I don't think I can do it with one hand. Oh, I did. Popped right in. Those go in a lot easier than what the new ones of these do. So I'm not sure if my turnbuckles are also worn, because I think they should be a little tighter than that, but I mean, it is in there and it's not going to fall out. I know you might not be able to see that well. Get it to focus. A little too close for the camera, I think. Anyways, I'm going to keep putting this one here together, and I think that needs to be flipped around. I think it's this side it needs to go into. Just push it with my hand. Yep. Popped right in. There you go. Ready to go back in the vehicle. Easy peasy, and hopefully, like I said, I won't have to keep messing with these. So when I'm all done, I'll give you another little update here. I might try to do the shocks as well, because these shocks on the Creighton, I'm going to end up keeping these for a while anyways, because I like them. They haven't given me any trouble. They don't leak. I haven't broken any. And they seem to be really up to the task on the type of driving and stuff that I do. So they're going to stay for now, because I do like them. So we'll probably replace the little sleeves inside inside here too. I'm not sure if there's another one down the bottom or not. I haven't counted them up, but it does look like it. 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 2 more 10. I'm not quite sure where those go as well, but we'll see. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Alright, I got the pivot balls in the other side, so both sides in the back are done. But I also did take off one of the shocks, and I did do upper and lower. Really didn't need it. They were in there pretty tight. I had to use a dowel and a small plastic hammer to knock those out of there. And here they are here. I'll save these for spare parts or something, because these spacers and shocks always work out really well when you're looking to upgrade shocks, because you're always looking for those spacers on the top. Hang on to those. These I got a bazillion of those. But anyways, yeah, got one shock done. I'll go ahead and do the back and then get to work on the front. But they did come out of there hard. I had to whack them out of there with a hammer. But it looks like that'll be a go for those. So stay tuned. Alright, I think we're finished up here. Got them all in. Rod ends are all done. All the shocks are done, tops and bottoms, all the way around. And pretty happy with this. We'll see if I have to replace these turnbuckles or not. But now I do have two little pivot balls left over. There's only 2 of them, so it's really limited on where they're gonna go. I think they go right under here in the steering assembly. There's a screw right there. And I think that they go in there, because one on one side, one on the other. Of course, I do have a bearing set. I need to replace the bearings in the steering assembly. Right now there's bushings in there, and those are known to really make the steering sloppy. And of course, while I'm doing those, I also want to get into the front diff, because I have not taken the diffs out yet. I haven't looked at them. Everything seems to be cool with them, but that's another project for another day. So when I get at the diff, I'll take a look at the steering assembly. I'll put these bearings in, get rid of those bushings, and tighten up the steering a little bit more, and should be good to go. So this is a definite improvement over stock. Like I said, I'm sick and tired of replacing these pivot balls with the composite ones. These little ones, these things wear really, really fast, and it makes everything all nice and sloppy. And so I'm glad to have those out. So now I have one more set, and that's for my Senton. And I'll probably get to that later on this weekend, but hope this was all helpful to you, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.